Hey there, Math Aces! Welcome to Mr. Ace Math. In this video, we're going to take this algebraic expression and simplify it by combining like terms. Remember that like terms are terms with the same exact variable and exponent. Although, in this video, we're not going to worry too much about the exponents. We'll save that for a later video. When breaking up an algebraic expression into its terms, the best thing to do is to draw a line at the front of the expression, at the back of the expression, and then draw lines in front of any plus or minus signs you see as you read the expression. So there's a plus sign here, so I'll drop a line in front of that. I see a minus sign here, so I'll drop a line in front of that. There's a plus sign here. Let's drop a line in front of that. There's a plus sign here, so let's drop a line in front of that. And there's a minus sign here, so let's drop a line in front of that. Now I don't see any more plus or minus signs, so now we can seal the box by drawing a line across the top and a line across the bottom. What we've just done is we've broken up this expression into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 terms. And now the best thing to do is to organize these terms so that we don't have any problems combining them. I see two different letters, the letter P and the letter Q, and then I also see numbers. So I'm going to create what I call a term table with 3 different columns. So I see that we have the letter P, so I'll make a column for P. We have the letter Q, so I'll make a column for our Q terms. And then I see regular numbers by themselves, and those are called constants. Now that our term table is set up, I'm going to take each of these terms and put them in the right column. -1 is a constant, so I'll put it here in the constant column. And then I'll cross it off to make sure I don't accidentally write it twice. Next, we've got positive 6q. That's a q term, so we'll put it in the q column. And then we'll cross it off. -13p is a p term, which means we'll put it in the first column. And then we can cross it off. The next term is positive 13p. So again, we'll put that in the p column. And then cross it off in the expression. Next, we've got positive 16q. That's a q term, so we'll put it in the q column. And then we'll cross it off here. And that brings us to our last term, which is -4. That's a constant, so I'll put it in the last column because that's the constant column. Now that there's no more terms to write in our term table, I can focus on what's in every single column, and then combine whatever's there. -13p plus positive 13p will give us 0p. Well, 0 times anything is just 0, so I'm just not going to write it in the expression at all. So we're done with the p column. Next, in the q column, we've got positive 6q plus positive 16q. That's going to give us positive 22q. So let's write that here. And finally, we've got the constant column, which has -1 and -4. When we combine those terms, we get -5. So this means we can write our answer as 22q minus 5. You could put the positive sign in front of 22q, but because it's the first term in the expression, we don't need it. So let's just drop that. There's also one more way to write this expression. As long as an expression has the same exact terms, they're technically equivalent. So because this expression has positive 22q and -5, I could also write it as -5 plus 22q. This will work because this expression still has a positive 22q and a -5. It just has them in different places. But again, because it has both terms exactly the same as the first, it's equivalent and another possible answer.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Questions? Comments? Leave them down below.
And thanks for using Mr. Ace Math. Don't just pass math, ace it.